Day. Ever dreamed of exploring the great outdoors, but a tiny voice in your head whispers, "What if I get lost?" You're not alone. Every year, thousands of adventurers find themselves in unexpected situations. The shocking truth is, it's often inexperience, not the wild itself, that poses the biggest threat. Panic sets in, and simple mistakes can lead to serious trouble. Verse. What if I told you that a simple framework could dramatically increase your chances of survival? It's called the Rule of Three, and today, we're going to break it down so you can explore with confidence. First things first, if you realize you're lost, stop. I mean it. Stop moving. Stop panicking. Just stop, think, observe, and plan. Your initial reaction might be to rush around, but that's the worst thing you can do. You'll waste precious energy, risk getting more lost, and could even injure yourself. Take a deep breath. Sit down. Have a sip of water. Your brain is your single most important survival tool, and you need it to be calm and clear. The goal isn't to be a hero. It's to get home safely. Now, let's get into the Rule of Three. This is a set of survival priorities that will guide your decisions. It goes like this. You can survive for roughly 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter in extreme conditions, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. This hierarchy tells you exactly what to focus on first. It's not about finding food. It's about managing your immediate environment. Let's start with the 3-hour rule. Shelter. Hypothermia, or losing body heat, can happen even in mild weather, especially if you're wet or it's windy. It's one of the biggest dangers for a lost hiker. Your priority is to get out of the elements. Look for natural shelters, first a rock overhang, a dense group of trees, or a small cave. If you can't find one, build one. Even a simple lean-to made from branches and debris can make a life-saving difference. The goal is to create a barrier between you and the wind, rain, and cold ground. Use leaves, pine needles, or moss to insulate yourself from the cold earth. Remember, staying dry and warm is critical. Once your shelter is sorted, or if the weather is mild, your next focus is the 3-day rule. Water. You can go without food for a while, but dehydration will take you down fast. 2. Impairs your judgment, saps your energy, and can quickly become a medical emergency. Your body needs water. Hopefully, you have some with you. If you do, ration it. If not, you need to find a source. Look for signs of water, like green vegetation, animal tracks, or lolling areas. Flowing water is generally safer than stagnant water. But here's a crucial tip. Always purify water before drinking it, if you can. Boiling is the best method. If you don't have a container to boil water in or a filter, finding a clear, fast-moving spring is your next best bet. Never drink from puddles or water with a strange color or smell. Finally, we have the 3-week rule. Food. This is the lowest priority for a reason. In most lost person scenarios, you'll be found long before starvation becomes a real issue. Focusing on finding food to early wastes energy you need for shelter and finding water. Don't go eating random berries or mushrooms. That's a recipe for disaster unless you are an expert botanist. Your energy reserves will last you a surprisingly long time. The Rule of Three is your mental checklist. It keeps you focused on what truly matters in a survival situation. Shelter, water, and then food. It helps you make logical decisions instead of panicked ones. So, to recap, if you get lost, stop, think, observe, and plan. Then, follow the Rule of Three. Secure your shelter from the elements. Find a safe source of water. Knowing then, if necessary, should you even think about food. 2. By preparing your mind with this knowledge, you're giving yourself the best survival tool of all. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there on your adventures, and don't forget to like, subscribe. And hit that notification bell for more tips on exploring the world with confidence.